Cheryl, good morning to you. Exactly what are your reasons for resigning?
Good morning, Rio. Rio, I must firstly say I'm very sad because I have the utmost respect for the airline and, in fact, for our government and my country. But the situation around the board has just become completely untenable. Our reputations and our professional integrity was just being dragged through the mud without any shareholder clarification or support. And I believe that this had reached a point where the relationship had broken down irretrievably. So with great sadness, 8 out of the 12 independent directors have resigned by last night. We have just watched for the past while all kinds of unsubstantiated allegations being made, which we didn't think was appropriate for us to clarify. And by yesterday, there was an implication that, or an allegation in the media that there was something wrong with SAA's audited statements, which I want to say for the record is factually untrue. We had submitted our fully audited financial statements to government in good time before the 31st of August, and I have the receipt in front of me signed for by the various departments. There was just one issue that related to, that the auditors wanted comfort on, and that is given the unpredictability of the fuel price. So they wanted us to either have a facility from a bank, which we had achieved. There was a bank who was prepared to do that, or the other option, which the shareholder preferred, was that they would give us a letter of guarantee to say that should the fuel price really get out of control, because that's clearly the one variable we can't deal with, that they would stand by the airline. But as I say, a commercial bank had looked at SAA's financials and had actually decided that they were prepared to extend the facility should this oil price go to the 130 mark where it had gone for a brief period last year.
Okay, so is the allegation implication from yesterday the element that broke the camel's back, as it were?
Yes, it's not the only one, but it is indeed the last straw that broke the camel's back, because it's quite serious allegations to leave unchallenged. And for the entire day, that allegation was not being corrected. And the reason why our financials and the AGM hasn't been held has not been, the postponements has not been SAA's fault. It's in fact been from our shareholder, and I have no idea what their reasons were, but we were ready to go to the AGM. As I said, our financials had in fact been signed off by auditors. It had stood the muster of a commercial loan from a commercial bank.
Okay. Just in terms of the way forward now, you've communicated obviously with the shareholder. What is the feedback from the shareholder?
I'm not going to discuss my communication with the shareholder. I just thought that I wanted to publicly clarify my position and that of my board, and in fact just say that we stand by the management. We think we have an excellent management team, and we hope that they will be protected and allowed to carry this airline forward in the manner that they have.
At the moment, the airline is more vulnerable with the departure of this significant portion of the board?
As I said, Vuyo, we were fully mindful of this, and it was really not what we wanted to do. But for a while now, and in particular since last week, there has been this persistent dragging of our names through the mud without any clarification. And quite frankly, I think we are professional people who have reputations that extend way beyond SAA, and we were not going to stand by, and we felt quite helpless, and we just decided that there really was no other way we could see our way out of this.
Yeah. Did you have a meeting with the shareholder yesterday, Cheryl?
I have met with the shareholder in the week, and which is why I have felt that it has been odd that since last week, and we had discussed the media coverage, and I'm really disappointed that there just has not been any response to very significant allegations of wrongdoing, which is false.
Okay.
When we have audited financial statements with the shareholder at the moment.
All right. Cheryl Carolus is the chairperson of South African Airways, and together with, I think, 7 other board members, they resigned yesterday.